Belarus, some distant place.
Proud to present witness protection throughout.
Yep, yep.
Low poly throughout.
Should change my voice so it's like all digitized or something.
Don't tempt me with a good time. Oh, what have you
Yeah.
done?
I'm tired of that stupid webcam. I got to fix. I'm gonna replace it. So right now I'm just using the webcam built into the laptop, which you may be surprised to discover here in 2021 is still a hunkin' piece of crap.
Yeah.
So, despite the fact that this is like an X1 ThinkPad X1 Carbon. Nope, still 720p junk. You know.
Yeah, got to censor
All
the
kinds
size.
of dual array mics and Teams, blah blah blah. But the webcam is like recycled from a 1997, Pavilion or something, or a Packard Bell.
Packard Bell.
I'm trying to come up with something terrible. I don't
Gateway. What else?
know. Gateway 2000.
Laser. Remember those PCs?
No, but that sounds terrible. An Eagle computer, perhaps. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So here we are. Friday before a holiday week, which...
Yeah. All right. How are we going to handle that?
With turkey and deliciousness.
No, I don't mean the holiday. I mean
Probably just Monday, Tuesday. Nothing's going to be happening next week.
yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, probably. I don't plan on working Wednesday, I don't think.
Right.
Right.
It's... I have to do Windows Weekly Wednesday. It's the same terribleness every year because of the Thanksgiving's always on a Thursday. So Thanksgiving Eve, as I'll call it, it's not really a thing, but let's pretend it is, would be that Wednesday. And we always do this. So it's not a holiday. So we always do the show. And it's like, there's just nothing going on.
Yeah. You know? Microsoft actually released a ton of stuff this week. They packed it in. We had yesterday, they did the new Xbox Series S Fortnite and Rocket League bundle, which is technically the first price cut on these things because you get those V-Bucks and the whatever. It's like $20 or whatever, but they're not changing
the same price as the console. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So if you see both on a shelf, grab the bundle because it's no additional.
Yeah. Why not? It's just free stuff.
Yeah. Then there's also the Flight Simulator game, Xbox November dashboard update, just a bunch of stuff.
The Forza is now the biggest ever Xbox something launch. I don't know if it's Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass or something. I don't know. I haven't written that one yet, but
10 million people now playing that. I'll be curious to see if they ever share how many people are playing Halo, because it is free.
Yes.
It's free even if you're outside of Game Pass too, by the way. So it's
That's
the
right.
multiplayer.
That's right. Yeah, it's just free. Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
So I'll be curious to see if that supersedes Forza, or if Forza just really is whatever.
It's like the Larry Bird, Kevin McHale story I told that you tried to ignore. I think.
Also, Apple has not.
Anyway, yes.
Apple hasn't given up on getting employees back into the saucer dish.
Brad, look. Actually, let me unplug it first. Here's $200 worth of crap.
Oh, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That came pretty quick.
Yeah, it did, because they can't get rid of it quick enough. Yeah, I suspect you could plug a hub into this and extend this, but the big problem I have with it, I haven't even turned it on yet, is there's only one USB-C port, so and it's used for power, and it's like, why wouldn't you have had two? But anyway, whatever. So I'll be
because Paul, it's designed for developers, not for you.
Okay, fair enough. But you still have to use it.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. So, yeah. Anyway, it is as expected, very much like a Roku. It's very light because it's a lightweight OS or something. I don't know.
That's it.
I honestly, I'm not really sure anymore. I don't know.
I'll be curious.
I'll play with it today.
I'm actually pretty curious to see what you actually think of this thing once you get it.
I'm going to do the podcast with this thing on Monday. I bet that's impossible.
It look like a PowerPoint. You should try.
One of the dumbest things I've ever said.
That would be.
It has Ethernet.
You could run that wire that you've been threatening to do for 24 months. Get it all hardwired.
The wire's right there. It's fine. It's sitting on the floor. It's probably like a permanent dark line on the floor from where it sits. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. If you're a fan of Windows and ARM, I'll be selling this soon for approximately $100.
He's going to sell for $239.
No, I'm not going to try to make a profit on it, but
It's
if you have your eye on it, just stay tuned. I'm definitely not going to keep it, and I can't return it. So
brilliant.
they won't. There's no refunds. I guess I could return it for free or something. They could recycle it. I don't know.
It might just be like, nah. Just,
What if it's awesome? He
yeah,
says, like an idiot.
It's not lie
It's
to the
not.
people.
I think,
The the interesting thing, Paul, is we are in. I think Windows on ARM is the new Windows Phone. Hear me out on this, because the greatness is always right
I
around the
know.
corner.
Yeah,
It's
no, you're
always
right.
because
That's
now
right.
Qualcomm is saying, "Oh, 2023," or I don't even know whatever they said is we're gonna have a
2023?
we're gonna have a new ARM chip, and that's gonna be the one. And then also yesterday, MediaTek, I think is the company, came out
Mm-hmm.
and said we're gonna also build an ARM chip, or we want to for Windows on ARM, and that'll be out in a year or whatever. It's like,
I, I, I'm amazed that MediaTek wants to build a processor for this platform. But I think anyone who knows anything about it, even if you don't know much about mobile chipsets and whatnot, I think we all could agree that MediaTek is not the company we think of when we think of high performance mobile chipsets.
right.
These are the chipsets you find actually in Roku's and things like that. I
Mm-hmm.
guess they're in some phones, but they're mostly for kind of lower end devices and whatnot. So I'm sure they can achieve this level of performance. I have that faith in them. I could probably grab a hamster that could handle it. I don't know. Yeah.
Anyway, so just keep reaching. I think we've been saying that since 2012, something like that. RT came out. It's the next update. It's the next update. We'll make it.
Yeah. It's gotten problematic now because, the first one was just the smartphone chip. I don't remember. It was the 840, 850, whatever that
Something
was.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they started moving forward with versions specifically, just slightly tailored for the PC. Those didn't work very well. ARM, or rather Qualcomm, split up their development. Now they have separate paths for IoT, wearables, PCs, phones, tablets, blah, 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 whatever. That hasn't made a difference. Microsoft did a small tailoring of it in 2 generations with their own processor. Hasn't made a difference. And then they bought Nuvia. And maybe that will make a difference. But my God, do we really have that much time? I mean, by the time this thing, what if it comes out, it's great, and everyone's like, yeah, no one's really using PCs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, though. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah. And then you can't ignore the rumor too that Microsoft is working directly with AMD to build an ARM chip that could potentially be their own quasi M1 competitor.
I mean, it has to happen eventually, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like the slowest boil of all time.
Yeah. It really is.
Um, this came up on Windows Weekly, but Microsoft uses a lot of ARM chips and data center stuff, and I think it's all in-house, and I don't think it's anything I don't know if they're using off-the-shelf parts or if they help build them, or I don't know. I really don't know much about it, but whatever happens on the PC, I think we can all agree that ARM is almost certainly the future of the data center and cloud-based stuff, just for
Mm-hmm.
the efficiency, power management, electrical, air conditioning reasons, whatever. But yeah, but I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. I saw this statistic. It was like ARM now represents 8% of PCs thanks to the Mac M1, and it's like, yeah, okay, like I guess that's one way to look at it. How much did M1 move the needle on market share for Mac? I think is the real point of that
Mm-hmm.
story, and it's like not at all, really. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe half a percentage point or something. Um, you know, I feel like ARM is inevitable. But of course, at some point, it's like the guy standing on the corner saying the world is ending on Tuesday, and then Tuesday comes and he's like, "No, I meant next Tuesday."
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be retired before that happens. I don't know. How long we got?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next year.
Probably it's not going to be next year.